Education is the great equalizer. It's the opportunity to get better.
Every high school graduate in the country should come out of school ready for college or ready for a career. Not just ready to go, but ready to succeed.
Everybody's come to clearly see the connection between education achievement and economic achievement. We led the world in education for a long time. That's really not so true anymore.
The future of this country's economy is based on innovation, technology, and mathematics.
Every country is trying to figure out how to be competitive.
Our competitors are a lot better than they used to be.
To move forward in this country, we need to meet an ever-increasing standard of excellence.
Achieve has been a major player in terms of educational reform. Higher standards, higher expectation, higher results, higher academic achievement.
Education is the most important aspect we have for competing in the 21st century. It's that simple.
In Nebraska, we try to compete for the national championship every year in football. In order to do that, you have to have high expectations. You have to improve your performance every day. That's what Achieve is trying to do with education. Set higher standards, increase our academic performance, increase the overall standards for every child. Every child deserves a quality education.
If you want to win, you have to choose to compete. Achieve is there to help the United States compete by setting the expectation level at the competitive level with the rest of the world. And that's what Achieve's mission is.
We need to make sure that the skill sets that we can define and measure are reflected in the education that those students get.
It's tougher and tougher each year to find U.S. citizens who have the characteristics to become an Intel employee.
The competition's higher. The world has changed from the 70s, 80s, and even 90s. So we seek to employ people who can take on significant challenges in the science, technology, engineering, and math arena.
The challenge is bigger, and it's a competitive world. Achieve is committed to the future, and I'm proud to be part of it.
Education is a state-driven effort, so we have to have a state-driven, internationally benchmarked curriculum. That's what Achieve started off doing. The American Diploma Project was part of that.
Rigorous standards in the classroom are absolutely essential to a more skilled workforce.
The standards define what we think college and career ready means in a real, practical, day-to-day, and importantly, measurable way.
Achieve can provide the tools for improvement. We can work with the political leaders, the governors.
The beauty of Achieve is that they understand that every state has a different set of circumstances to deal with, that every state is going to take a little different path at a different pace, but they're going to keep the push toward those high standards.
It is absolutely essential that every student in America is prepared for a career or college as they move forward. That's what Achieve is trying to do all across America, and I believe we're making very significant progress.
One of the things that emerged from Achieve was the notion of common standards, that in order to graduate we'll meet standards in areas as diverse as English and math and now science.
The Common Core curriculum now is a state-driven, internationally benchmarked approach.
States are no longer in a local economy, they're in a global one, and it's fierce.
We're not just competing with the county or the state next door, we're literally competing with the entire world.
We're competing against India, Pakistan, China, Singapore.
And we need to have our graduates able to compete in that global economy.
When you think about all of the technology that's going to be used, how you're going to be a successful adult, it still comes back to math and science.
Science and math skills are critical.
With the declining enrollment in the science, technology, engineering, mathematics area in the United States at our universities, for our own national students, it's tough to find U.S. citizens with the characteristics that we need.
As we look out into the future, that global economy is complicated, competitive, and our students need to be ready to meet it.
And we can't look at education as a local challenge.
Every state now has its own assessment tool. We really need to upgrade those assessment tools to get an internationally benchmarked assessment tool at the state level, so we can accurately compare our kids to their international peers, wherever they may be.
The assessment processes are central. We should want to know how we're doing.
People are nervous about being measured. We say bring it on, because if you don't measure, you don't know where you are.
An honest assessment compares your children's learning with their international counterparts. We find out where our kids perform. Way down in the bottom half. We want our kids to be at the top of that list, not way down in the second tier as they are today.
If everybody's free to set their own standards, it's like grading yourself or doing your own performance review. And it's very easy to decide and convince yourself that you're doing a really, really good job.
You can't fool the rest of the world by giving kids a dumbed-down test and then congratulating yourself on the results. You're being dishonest to the child, dishonest to the parent, dishonest to society.
Having a common standard and a measurement system is extremely powerful. It's how the best businesses operate in order to know they're going to survive into the future. And I think in education, that's something we need to do.
The leadership of Achieve has done a superb job of positioning the organization to play that role of catalyst, to bring leaders together from the business community, the political community.
When you give a young person a great education with our work ethic, then we're going to continue to lead the world, and Achieve's been very vital to our success in moving forward.
Every country wants to grow their economy, they want to have good paying jobs, they want to move forward. But if you don't start with the foundation, good education, smart people, the game's over. You've lost.
This is a hard job, but it's the right job, and I think the most important thing for our country.
This is the greatest country in the world. It all starts with education.